Hello, hello, Year 3 designers. Here to help you, Miss Martin and my little friend, Little T. So I'm using her to help me make a template. You're all going to need to make a template. That's something we draw around to get the shapes we want to cut out in our felt fabric. So I'm using Tia's hand. Can you see? There's 3 fingers in the middle, thumb sticking out at the side and baby fingers sticking out at the other side. This is going to make the shape of your glove puppet, but I'm not tracing round the hand. I'm just using it as a guide. Can you see how I'm drawing a long way away from it? This is so that you have a seam. You need extra fabric because your hand isn't flat and we want to be able to have your hand inside your puppet. So we need extra fabric all the way round. It's very important, and we need to make sure that the bottom is really nice and open because we want to be able to stick your hand up inside. Once you've drawn around your template, you cut it out. Now this was for a sloth that Tia was making because she likes sloths. Yours might be a slightly different shape. It might be this shape if it's a bear because it looks like it's got ears. Mine was a mammoth, so mine was a slightly different template, but you need to have a look at your designs and decide. Now, the next thing you do is you pin your template onto your piece of fabric. Can you see how little T's doing it? She's poking a pin through and catching the fabric and poking it back through onto the paper again. Just watch her do that again. So you'll need some pins on your table, maybe a little cup or something might be an idea. Push it through, pinch up the paper template and the bit of fabric and poke it through. Now we need to do this carefully, making sure that the arms or no bits of your template are sticking off the edge of your fabric. But as you can see there, we've got 4 pins, 1 at the top, 1 on each arm, and we're going to put 1 on the bottom. So the reason we use pins on our template is to stop the paper slipping around on top of the fabric when we're cutting it out. It means we'll get a much neater outline of our glove puppet. Now the fabric that we're using is felt, which is made of wool, and wool was introduced to Britain in the late Stone Age, called the Neolithic era, and that's nice that we've got that little connection. So it's time to cut out. Here's little T cutting out the first side of her glove puppet. Now notice what she does is she takes chunks out. She doesn't just snip round and round. She'll take a little chunk out and then go at it from another direction. That seems to give a neater cut. There we go. That's little T's first piece of the glove puppet, and we need to do the same again because we need front and back of the glove puppet. So she's pinning on again, 1 at the top, 1 on each arm and 1 at the bottom, and then just running the scissors round, taking out chunks. Now keep these scraps of fabric because they'll come in useful later when decorating, and even if it's not the colour you want to use for decorating, someone else can use it, so don't waste it. And make sure you keep the pins safe. So here's T's one that's all finished, her sloth, and tomorrow I'll show you how to decorate my one, which is a mammoth. Have fun with the templates.